Hey Matt, Mike Armbruster coming to you from Sandpoint, Idaho on the '06 dually that you called me about this morning. I'm going to do a walk around on the truck this morning and show you some of the issues with the truck that you asked about. I'm going to start in the left rear quarter panel. That's where I told you there was a crack in the wheel well, and it's actually a little bit more significant than I remembered. But let's get started. Coming up onto the vehicle, there's some buff marks on the left rear side. I think you can see them here in the video, along with some scratches along the top of the wheel well. Looks like they might have been dragging brush in and out. And then the crack that I told you was in the side was, like I said, a little bit more extensive than I remembered. You can see the long crack on the right hand side, and then again down here on the left, and that piece is loose here. I'm going to try to pull it out and show you. So if probably doesn't affect the performance of the truck, but visually it's probably not aesthetically all that pleasing, so it's something that you'd have to get replaced if it bothered you. It's not something that we would replace for what we have the vehicle on the market for. We've got it several $1,000s below retail book, and it's just not something we're willing to fix at that particular price, so I thought I'd let you know that. Anyway, going down the side of the truck, a few more buff marks on the back pickup bed area, but the rest of the paint coming down the side, back off a little bit, looks real good. You have a few little scratch marks right here below the windshield on this side. And then of course you have the requisite road chip marks across the front of the vehicle for driving in North Idaho, but they're really not all that bad. And then on the right side here, a little scratch below the hood line I want to show you. And there's a few little light buff marks here in the paint on the right hand side. The rest of this side of the truck looks pretty good. When you get back here to the pickup bed area, there is a scratch mark along the side here, and some buff marks on the wheel well on this side as well. Looks like I said they might have been dragging brush in and out of the back or something to cause that. The truck is trimmed out real nicely though, and I'll show you here on the inside. As you know, it's leather. It has of course power windows, power door locks. It actually has a 2-position memory for the seats. They are power leather heated seats. You have dual climate controls in the truck. You have an AM/FM CD player in the front, as well as a DVD player in the back, which I'll show you. You had asked about the tear in the seat for the leather on the driver's side, and there it is. It probably needs to be sewn back together or maybe replaced. The other seat looks real good, as do the passenger seats in the back. I'll show you the seat here a little closer. Once again, the rips. And as I mentioned, you have dual zone climate control. You have an AM/FM CD player in the front. You have your steering wheel controls for the radio, as well as the I'm looking for the cruise control. Looks like the cruise control is actually on the stick on the panel. I thought it might be here on the steering wheel, but it's not. On the steering wheel, you do have a rip in the leather wrap. The rubber steering wheel underneath it looks great, but there is a rip in the leather wrap. Move on towards the back seat. The back seats are in great condition. Look like they've hardly been used. And you have your own rear seat entertainment center. You can AM/FM CD player. You can choose. You got 2 headphone jacks, and then above you have an actual built-in DVD player up there for the rear seat as well. Okay, I'm going to send this off to you. Give me a shout when you get it and take a look at it. Tell me what you think.